It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. From Amway Center in downtown Orlando, tonight the Orlando Magic taking on the Houston Rockets. The Rockets begin the game with the basketball. Nothing going here on that drive. To Harden. For three. He was all over him.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Driving right to the basket. Another chance. Kenneth Faried. Tips it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
To Faried. Orlando has it. Fournier gets it to go. Coach cannot be happy with that closeout.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the three.
Here comes the screen. Harden. To Westbrook. You've got to get that one to go. In the front court, it's Augustine. Up by three. It's good. Count the basket and the foul.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Free throw's good. Three-point play, and that puts them up 6-0. Harden in possession. He'll run the offense. To Gordon. Split the D there, but he can't get it to drop. To Capella. Oh, emphatic slam.
That probably won't be the last time we see a dunk from him tonight. Maybe sometimes you should send a message. Give him a hard foul. Don't let it be so easy.
Isaac to Fournier. No good. Oh, it looked like he may have gotten him there. And he's going to the line to shoot.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
And he connects on the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2. Vucevic to Aaron Gordon. Augustine guarded by Clint Capella. From the painted area, won't go down.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
Nikola Vucevic able to recover with the block.
That kid can block out the sun, man.
Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Westbrook. Won't go down. Defender's lucky he wasn't called.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like his mere presence in the paint was enough to make the offensive player miss the shot before he even got off the ground.
Faried to Capella. Count it.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
A pass taken away by the Rockets.
Pick up that sense of urgency. Here's a chance to break the tie.
Russell Westbrook with the slam.
We call that Beastbrook. But why are you so angry all the time, man?
Jay, he's just taking out his anger on the rim.
I feel that way every time I broadcast with you.
Vucevic to Fournier. navigating through traffic. Oh, Evan Fournier, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
The screen sets him up for 2.
Bread and butter. And there are few that can do it better off the screen.
Fournier. Here comes the screen. To Fournier. Deep right corner. 24-second violation. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Russ at the controls. To P.J. Tucker. The drive right to the basket. Off the penetration, almost, but no good. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
It's a turnover as they head the other way and stuffs it home. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
Aminu matched up with P.J. Tucker. Out of bounds the call off P.J. Tucker. So it stays with Orlando. Fournier. He made his first effort, but not that time. Westbrook into the front court. Up 6. Al-Farouq Aminu. Huge block. Fultz into the front court. Looking to make something happen. To Fournier. And they called the foul. Jay Hughes there too late. Evan Fournier at the line for 2 shots. Numbers not good. 52% for his career. Able to convert on both free throws. Rockets in control of the basketball. Ferocious slam inside.
That's a good run right here to end the first quarter to open up that lead. If you're the coach of this team, you have to like the effort your guys are giving.
To Fournier. Great pass to set it up. He gets it.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Gets a shot off the mark. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Fires the 3. That no good. Oh, and a putback. That pass stolen by Orlando. That ends the first quarter with the Rockets in front. Jay 1 quarter down. Both sides getting.
Hey, the shot game was taken over.
Augustine here against Harden. And the denial.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Houston with the basketball. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
And they called a foul. Not the breeze there, Jet.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
This game is so mental. Trust me. Some nights you get poor effort defensively, you can't make any shots, then you see the ball go in, boom, switch turned on.
And finishes strong. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Isaac. Five to shoot for Orlando. Off the mark. Time expires to end the first half. The Rockets with the lead.
The Rockets worked hard for their halftime lead. They decided to make a statement in the opening half, and they did it by throwing down dunk after dunk after dunk. I think the rim is still shaking. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Houston Rockets. The Magic were unable to find an offensive flow in the opening half. They've been scrappy, doing their best to be competitive. We'll see if their efforts are more rewarded in the second half. These are the guys getting buckets for the Orlando Magic.
Game track. Points in the paint.
The Orlando Magic have been too soft once the opposition has gotten the ball into the paint. Even worse, they refuse to tighten up and make a difference about it.
Player of the half.
I'm ready to skip ahead and just get this guy player of the game. You can tell he's on his way to a special game.
Who was cold?
No one wants to be picked for this segment, but he couldn't avoid it. Maybe he'll turn things around in the second half. We handpicked them for you. Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
And with that, I'm sending it back to Ed and Jay to bring you the rest of the game.
Here's Orlando with the basketball.
My ball. Hit it.
To Gordon. Probing the defense. Fournier to Aaron Gordon. The pass set it all up.
All right, you got the first bucket of the second half. Now get a stop, because honestly, that's where your troubles were in the first.
Who gonna do this?
Watch the screen.
Westbrook. Trying to cash in. Knocks it down from mid-range.
You see, the great playmakers see the shot before it ever happens. They recognized how they were being guarded on the previous set, and then they make the necessary adjustments.
Get back.
Offensive board. Clint Capella sends it away.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Russell Westbrook with the rock. The jumper's off the mark. Augustine with the basketball. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. Slam dunk for Jonathan Isaac. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
And look out. Big finish at the rim.
And easy, too. Get back on defense.
Gordon. Oh, bad pass as the Rockets come away with it.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
So important to take care of the basketball. Easy two on the other end after the turnover.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back, everybody communicated, everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
Nikola Vucevic. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
And when plays like that happen with multiple players touching the ball, the basketball gods will 100% reward you.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Harden with the basketball. His team leads it by 10. And the basket good at the rim.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
I got ball. I got ball.
The rebound belongs to Houston. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Oh, he hits the three.
Well, there you have it. The defense just took notice of this young player on that previous shot. Guarantee you they won't leave him open next time.
Augustine against Tucker. Isaac gets it in the left corner. Fournier buries the three. He's too good to leave that open.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
To Westbrook. And finishes strong.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Well, can't do that.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Gordon to Vucevic. Throws it down. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ballgame.
Jumper's good.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
Oh, they call the foul, Jay.
A simple touch foul.
Aaron Gordon against Westbrook. Oh, he blocked it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
And now Houston has the basketball. Now a steal as the Magic have it.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort, it's off the charts.
Here's a chance from long range. Gordon the rebound. Fultz with the basketball. The deficit now up to a dozen. Oh, he was wide open. And it's not going to be pretty when they watch the video. Someone's getting chewed out. Slams it down.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
To Vucevic. Great feed. Sets it up. Aaron Gordon stuffs it down.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
To P.J. Tucker. Knocked loose. Magic have it. Fournier. To Fultz. Great look and vision. No, I missed a short one there. And 2 points to the board.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Magic basketball. Fultz to Gordon. Takes stock of the floor. Whoa, look what I found.
You know it's a bad block when somebody snatches the ball out of the air. Wow.
Shot from the lane won't go.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like the mere presence of him in the paint was enough to throw off the concentration of the guy trying to drop the layup in.
Now a steal as the Rockets have it.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance.
It's the Rockets in control of the basketball as we start the fourth quarter. You figured they certainly had the advantage coming into this one. Jay, that's how it's played out.
On paper, this wasn't set up to be much of a contest. If the crowd could have gotten into it early, maybe. But sometimes a team is so good that you never had a chance to even start.
Fultz into the front court. Trailing by 14. Iwundu sizing up Eric Gordon. Has a look. Can't connect. Shot was forced.
See, when good shooters catch, they just shoot. When bad shooters catch, they become hesitant, reluctant. That's the first sign of a guy that doesn't have confidence.
Terrific vision. Obamba powers it through. Gotta love the rim rockers.
Gotta be careful, though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a tee.
Number 8, Terrence Ross.
To Westbrook. Here comes the screen. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
New blood coming in for both sides. Eric Gordon at the line for a chance at a three-point play. A career 81% free throw shooter. Free throw up and good as they open things up to a 13-point lead. Markelle Fultz. Aaron Gordon defended by Tucker. To Vucevic. Whoa! What a finish!
I don't think I could do that on the 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Harden in possession. It's an 11-point game. 4-3. That's off the side of the rim.
Substitutions, Houston.
Calls it a...
Entering the game for the Rockets, number 16.
I got ball. I got ball.
Fultz to Fournier. Jonathan Isaac gets a look. Can't hit. Has a chance. Deep two there. Won't go. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. It's the Rockets who are victorious as they win this one handily. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Rockets came away with the victory in this one. Sometimes a team can hurt itself by being too aggressive on defense. And sometimes a team can guarantee itself a win by using defensive aggression in a focused way, like we saw here today. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Houston Rockets. The Magic just couldn't get within striking distance toward the end of the game. I'm sure they can't help but feel frustrated with the result, but they can't let that feeling linger. Sooner than later, they need to start thinking about the next matchup. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Orlando Magic.
Game track. Second chance points.
The Houston Rockets did a fantastic job of closing out on the offensive boards. Even better, they were able to convert those opportunities into second chance points. These guys did an incredible job of being assertive once the ball was in the air.
player of the game.
And what we have here are highlights worth 1,000 words. There's no question he stood out amongst the rest in today's matchup.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. These are the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose, and it's been our pleasure to present you with some NBA basketball.
Good evening from Houston. Let's start with this. When you have Giannis Antetokounmpo defensively, we'll start there. When are the Bucks at their best?
Ed, this is said with all due respect. The Bucks are boring. they have the talent to be a team that should be in the Eastern Conference Finals every year. You think about Giannis, he's had a spectacular year. You bring on Eric Bledsoe from the Phoenix trade, you have Jabari Parker, you have Chris Middleton, you have Thon Maker, you have all the pieces and the length. There's no reason why we should be talking about this team just barely making the playoffs.
Jay, you're breaking ground here. I've never heard the term boring associated with a team with Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He's not boring. The team overall. That's
Rockets have the ball. Oh, bad pass, and the Bucks have it. Antetokounmpo to Bledsoe. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Free throw up and good. And the three-point play puts them up early in this one. To Harden. And they called the foul. Jay, he was there too late.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number one, to see if they'll get caught. And number two, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
And hits the first free throw. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. Bledsoe to Middleton. Oh, nice find for the basket.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
It's Russ at the controls. Capella to Harden. It was right there. Bledsoe with it up top. 2-point advantage to Matthews. Wesley Matthews above the rim.
That's the intensity you need to see. Whenever a player running back on defense after a dunk like that holds the inside of his forearm, it lets you know how hard he dunked that basketball.
Now a steal by Milwaukee.
I'm hearing some boos from the crowd. They know just like I know you're not getting back on D.
Now the Rockets will use a timeout as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play. Harden. Brook Lopez. Huge block.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Stuffs it down with authority.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
The Bucks at the controls. Jay, 44 wins for the Bucks a year ago. 7th best record in the East. In your mind, foundation, is it in place in Milwaukee?
The foundation is on its way, but it always seems like it comes down to injuries and lack of chemistry for the Bucks.
For three. Rebound comes to Bledsoe. Matthews to Bledsoe. Nothing going here on that drive. Bledsoe shot misses. To Harden.
Match up. Throw the ball inside.
Cleans it up. Brook Lopez able to recover with the block. Giannis with it up top. They lead it. 4-point game. Matthews to Bledsoe. Goes to the right side. Not that time. Westbrook into the front court. Looking to make something happen. And scores.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Giannis in control of the basketball. Lead is 2. Whoa, Chris Middleton. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Russell Westbrook with the rock. Giannis with it up top. He'll run the offense. Nothing going here on that drive.
I'm here. I got ball.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
New blood coming in for both sides. Clint Capella at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. A career 48% free throw shooter. Hill across the timeline. Leads a bucket. To Westbrook. Screen coming. Westbrook to P.J. Tucker. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Bucks at the controls. George Hill. Now a steal as the Rockets have it.
It's early. Get a good quality shot here.
Not that time. To George Hill. Middleton buries it on the catch and shoot.
I mean, does he have eyes in the back of his head or what? I get paid money to watch and study this game daily. Even I didn't see that angle.
We get a whistle and a timeout for Houston as they'll discuss matters in what's now a 3-point game. Gordon with it. They're down 3. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Hill into the front court. They can get a 2 for 1 if they play this right. Screen coming. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Giannis Antetokounmpo sends it away. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer, Giannis Antetokounmpo. 2 of 4 now. That'll do it for the first quarter. The Bucks in front. 1 quarter down. Long way to go. So, buckle up.
We know what's coming. Go get it.
Bledsoe to Antetokounmpo. Kenneth Faried pins it.
Just incredible timing on that swap.
Tucker. Russell Westbrook with the slam.
We call that Beastbrook. But why are you so angry all the time, man?
Jay, he's just taking out his anger on the rim.
I feel that way every time I broadcast with you.
Oh, a whistle.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. 4 out of 7.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Bledsoe with the basketball. His guys should be able to get the final shot. Whoa! What a finish! That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
It goes down. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
Bucks at the controls. Antetokounmpo to Lopez. Kenneth Faried with the block.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Whoa, Chris Middleton. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ballgame.
To Antetokounmpo. Bledsoe. To Antetokounmpo. Scores from the post.
Old school equals high percentage.
To Westbrook. Oh, bad pass, and the Bucks have it.
Ooh, I think people are leaving already.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Westbrook with the basketball. Down a bundle. Off the penetration, almost, but no good. Middleton to Adetokunbo. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The results, he's going to the line.
Look, I get it. Being down sucks. But you can't just start haphazardly playing defense and committing silly fouls. Play this game with purpose.
Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. Westbrook with it. His guys down big to Capella. From long range.
That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. Knocks down the first. Knocks down the second free throw. Three for 3. Nice. Giannis in control of the basketball. His guys holding the big lead. To Bledsoe. Middleton. And he's going to the line to shoot.
I don't know, Ed. Maybe there's a long-term play here. But next game, we're going to be aggressive early. Maybe.
And he connects on the first free throw. And gets both to drop at the line. James Harden at the controls. To Fareed. Can't connect from inside. Matthews, guarded by Clint Capella. Ah, you've got to get that one to go. To Harden. Fires the 3. Adetokunbo, the rebound.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Off the mark on his free throw. He takes it right at them and scores. You have to fill in there.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Giannis with it up top. His guys hold a commanding lead. Oh, he had it. To Harden. Now a steal by Milwaukee.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
Kenneth Faried with a piece.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
To Harden. Lets it fly from long range, and he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. First free throw is good. It's the second. One more coming. And he cashes in at the line. 3 for 3. Bucks basketball to Bledsoe. Matthews. To Adetokunbo. And he buries it.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Had a chance, but it's no good. To Adetokunbo. Matthews. Middleton. That won't go. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. The Bucks clear the rebound. To Bledsoe. Nothing going here on that drive. Gets it in the left corner. Wide open look, won't go.
Here we go. I got him.
Here comes the screen. Here's a chance from long range. First one goes down. Second and 3 is good. Perfect from the line. It's all 3 of them. To Adetokunbo. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a 3-point play. No foul.
I remember my high school coach said 1 man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
He gets it.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Milwaukee with the basketball. Right down Broadway, 4-2.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Nothing going here on that drive. Short jumper stays out. To Adetokunbo. Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
I don't mind that effort at all. At least they're still out here competing on the defensive end.
Giannis Adetokunbo. Couple of free throws on the way. At this juncture, he's shooting 60% from the line. Able to convert on both free throws.
Oh, I see you've been working out, huh? Here we go. My ball, my ball.
For 3. Off the iron. No good. To Adetokunbo. The drive. Right to the basket. Cleans it up. Another follow. Stays out. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
P.J. Tucker trying to cash in on a 3-point play. A career 74% free throw shooter. And he missed the free throw. That quarter in the books. The Bucks in command of this one. It's the Rockets in control of the basketball as we start the 4th quarter. And not a whole lot you could do in this situation. It's Rockets ball. Harden. Robin Lopez swats it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
George Hill. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
And they called a foul. Felt the breeze there, Jay.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Hill. Nice pass to get things going.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Hill across the timeline, looking to make something happen. Here's the call. Intentional foul. Referee all over it.
Okay, now look over to the sideline and see what the staff is trying to draw up on the next play. That's good clock management thus far.
George Hill to Middleton. Fine to shoot. The shot, almost. Going to launch beyond the arc. He's had a good shooting performance, but it doesn't look like it's going to be enough.
Yeah, no one else pretty much helped out. As a coach, I would be irate that nobody helped pick up the slack. Look, one man can never beat five.
First one, count it. 2 for 2 on that trip. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
To Hill. Shot from in close, no good. Fires the three. Won't go down. Beyond the arc for 3. He missed the first one. Second and 3, got it. And he missed the free throw. 1 for 3 on that try. That is great vision to set it up. From the painted area, won't go down. The follow won't go either. The follow won't go either. For 3, and Mirotic the rebound.
The game is won in the details. The team who has the most attention to the minutia is a team that wins the ball game. And from the beginning of this game, this team has been mentally engaged. I know the season's a long year, but when you come mentally engaged and you have attention to detail, that's a scary thing to watch.
Goes reverse to lay it in.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
From long range, buries it on the catch and shoot.
Well, there you have it. The defense just took notice of this young player on that previous shot. Guarantee you they won't leave him open next time.
The Bucks claim victory as they win this one in very convincing fashion. That'll wrap things up for Jay Williams.